Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 22641 Southwest Pinehurst Drive here in Sherwood. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the left of the right of the front door. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. And we'll take a look at this spot on the way out when the line's drained. We do have some standing water here. Looks like a pretty short section of pipe though. Now here at 43 feet, unfortunately, due to the back-to-back turns here we just had, the camera is stopping up here at this 90-degree turn. Alright, unfortunately, this is as far as we're able to get here due to the turns. I just located the camera head. We're roughly 5 feet or so from the sidewalk area, and the city of Sherwood does take responsibility at the right-of-way. We've made it within about 5 feet of responsibility changing hands here. Yeah, we do have a belly here that extends from 32 feet to 37 feet. We have just over an inch of standing water, and this is right where I typically start to see regular old toilet paper collecting the line, not just paper towels and stuff that shouldn't be going down there. But I am going to recommend a spot repair to correct this. If repair is not done, make sure you get a rescope done in 6 months to a year to keep an eye on it for buildup. Okay, this starts about 2 feet from the edge of the driveway here, about 4 feet 7 inches deep. A portion of this is going to be under the concrete. Now this leads right up to a hard dive here. As best I can tell, this almost looks like it's got... Now they might not be 90s. It's hard to tell here just watching the view of the camera, but it's those hard turns there that stop the camera up. Ideally, you have a second clean out so you can get not just a camera past this point, but drain cleaning implements if you ever had to. But anyway, the belly stops here at about, it's actually closer to 6 feet. It's about 38 feet is where the belly ends. All right, I've got this secondary mark here is underneath a car, so I've marked it as best I can. Anyway, just use some caution when digging there. It might be slightly longer than my paint markings are. It's just the best I can do with the car sitting over the top of it. Anyway, I do recommend a spot repair to correct this. You can see the difference in the water here. We'll show this other belly in a minute, but how much junk's collected in that there. It's anything less than this, I really don't see a whole lot of stuff collect, but at this point here, this is where I start to see junk build up in the line. It puts the line at a fairly high risk for a clog to build up there. And make sure you get a rescope done after the repair. Most of these issues happen at the time of installation, so you want to get it scoped before the repair guys walk away from the site. At this particular spot here also has an inch of water. It's a little bit shorter than the other belly, but I'm going to recommend a repair on it. It starts here at 22 feet, and part of that is because you're going to turn right at the end of this belly. Turn slow everything down to begin with. You put a belly right before it, and it's a spot where debris can hang up fairly easily. So we'll get this mapped out. Both repairs will have white X's at each end of the spot repair. Yeah, we're just adjacent to the concrete walkway here. We are in the dirt right next to the little tree in the front yard, right about in the middle of the yard, about 4 feet 3 inches deep. All right, we're about 4 feet 3, 4 feet 4 inches deep here with a white X at each end, and then there's the other belly from 32 feet to 38 feet. Which is about 4 feet 7 inches deep. And again, I can't locate the end of that second belly because the car over the top of it, so just use some caution. I put a white X right around where my locate starts to pick up the signal there, but I cannot get right on top of it. Recommend spot repairs on both of those. We're going to go ahead and reel the camera on out of the line aside from the two bellies there. The rest of the pipe is in good condition and has good flow at this time. And again, we're not able to get past 45 feet due to the back-to-back hard turns in the line there. You would actually need likely a secondary cleanout to service anything beyond that point, whether it be by auger. A jetter might have the power to force its way through. It's hard to say. Recommend a rescope after any repair work. Make sure it was done correctly. That first belly is under dirt. The second one, about 3/4 of it is under concrete. The first little bit's under dirt.